Welcome everyone to the third round of Drift League 2026. This is Class 2 powered by PO Performance. My name is Brandon Carr. We're going to be joined by Yogi as well. We're going to be commentating for you this weekend. Yogi is going to be competing in Class 1 as well. We're at Three Sisters Circuit. Teesside Circuit in Middlesbrough. It is going to be an excellent weekend. We've got the classic layout going from the top of the track into the bank, going down instead of up like last year. So drivers are looking forward for this. We've had a lot of spills and thrills going in practice. But the grid are ready to go as we have our drivers list here. We've got Robert Spray, Nathan Rudd, Jack Drake, Michael Bennett, Sarah Price, Kev Florence, Paul Seymour, Matthew Gell, Paul Shield, Toby Walker, Hayden Renton, Jamie Harvey, Lewis Reddy, Yanis Tirams, Vicky Weaver Lynch, William Hardy, Callum Allenby, Alfie Hunter, Sam Bickerstaff, Jonathan Hargraves, Alex Williams, Nerajus. I'm so sorry, mate. I'm not going to be able to say that last name. We got Patrick Vakovic, and then we've got Tomas Bonatas and Edgar Krumens. And then moving over to the right side, we have Damon Haskett, Jake Rolls, Michael Dargan, Matt Camplin, Jack Chapman, Kai Barlow, Javis Williams, John Salmon, Johnny Crisp, Matt Fitton, Gabby, Brad Gill, Martins, Lawrence. I'm terrible with these last names today. I apologise to any of the drivers. We got Archons, Patrick, Surges. Oh God, I'm terrible with these. Vitalis, Rob Poole, Ali Mohammed, Kieran Burley, Luke Pacey, Joshua Burford, Chris Haddon, Jared Gibbons, and Mackenzie Drifts. So that is going to be our Class 2 grid today. I apologise to the drivers for butchering your names. It is not my best thing. But we are at Teesside. We are ready to go. The drivers are getting gridded. Let's go on with qualifying as we just await on that. Now, I'm going to go and head over to our commentary tower. We have a really, really nice bit of weather coming this weekend as well. Here we go. Johnny Crisp came in for his first qualifying run in that UZ-powered Volvo. Looking really good so far. Nice wide line coming up the bank. Nice angle coming into the hairpin as he comes around now into the infield. Coming around into the transition. Not too shabby so far. Looking pretty good. Nice and wide and consistent as he comes across the line. Not bad from Jonathan Crisp on his first run. Nice one, Johnny. Not too bad whatsoever. We've got to check out what that qualifying score is going to be. I've got to get it up on my mobile device. By the way, if you want to keep up with the live scores as well as the top 32 tree when we move into that, you can go onto the Drift League website and find it under the qualifying results. The wind is definitely coming through a bit at the moment. So Johnny Crisp getting a 75 for his first score. Not too bad whatsoever. Obviously qualifying is random. So here we go, initiating into the bank. Not too shabby so far. He was having a bit of issues in practice. Nice wide line there going into the hairpin, coming around, keeping it wide as he comes into the infield, transitioning across now into the last hairpin. Not looking too shabby from this Latvian driver as he comes across the line. Solid first run there.
We're starting on fire, Brandon. That was a brilliant run. Second run of the day. We're already getting some good scores. Are you guys enjoying it on the bank? Yeah, we're going to make some noise. I want to hear everyone in the area to hear us because the bank is going to be full. It's Class 2. We're just chilling out, right, Brandon? We're just starting.
It's going to be a good day. I mean, the weather's really brightened up, hasn't it?
Beautiful. It's been a great morning practice. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We enjoyed it. Did you enjoy it, Brandon?
Oh, yeah. I mean, there was a lot of action, that's for sure.
There was a lot of action. So hopefully a little bit more action we want to see and less action than we saw this morning. A little bit. But it's been great. But now we're seeing Vicky Lynch leaving the line. Going flat out in her V8 Turbo E40. Good speed in. Nice initiation through clip 1. Nice and wide on zone 1. Now back on power, keeping the flow. Onto clip zone 2. Beautifully fulfilled on zone B line, but still really good Onto 4, transition around, really snappy, really fluid, and all the way to the finish line, making some wave. Make some noise for Vicky. What a first run.
Not bad whatsoever. One of my favourite parts about that car is the fact that the headlights flash when she's at full throttle.
It's only when full throttle. Did you notice it? It's so cool.
Good. Edgar Skrumman's getting a 76 for his first score, so
Very
solid
good
first run.
Solid first run.
Obviously, we know Vicky's got a lot more in her going for the second run, so a lot of these drivers are going to be using this as almost like a sighting lap in a sense, keeping it safe.
Well, I had a very, very similar conversation to Vicky and to Sarah literally about 10 minutes ago, and I said, I want to hear the screamer pipe more. That's basically what I was saying. She's really great line, good speed in, but just there's not a lot of aggression on throttle. So I'm excited to see if Sarah applies the same thing, because Vicky done amazing there.
Yep.
So let's see what Sarah J. Price in a JZ Power E36 will do. She's waiting on the start line, and we're going to wait for the judges to be ready. We're going to send them.
So 70.7 for Vicky on her first run.
Really good.
Not
good
too
start,
shabby.
safe run.
Definitely. Well, here we go, Sarah coming into the main straight now. Bit of a hesitant initiation there.
A little bit hesitant on throttle, but she's good. A little bit through zone 1, fulfills it. A little bit on low angle, but she's making it work for herself. On to clip 2, nice and wide. Zone 3 is a little bit shallow. She's on C-line, but she's still making it work for herself. Nice fluidity, transitions around to the hairpin, and almost floating to the finish line. A little bit of a wobble, but what a great safe run.
Definitely making sure that she gets a score on the board and doesn't make any too major mistakes. Just obviously, if you want a shot at that top 32, you have to make sure you've got a score on the board at least in a chance to get into the battles.
How many drivers have we got on the grid? I think we've got over 50 drivers, so I think putting a score on the board will not be enough.
147 between Class 1 and 2. Oh.
All right, here we go. We're seeing Michael Dargan, local boy. He's doing a lot of practice days in his V8 E30. Nice clutch kick initiation. Floating through zone 1, really nice on big angle, really good so far. Now floating all the way to clip 2, big angle, makes it work, fulfills it all the way to zone 3. Nice and wide, puts a wheel on the concrete, but makes it around all the way through the last hairpin, on the white line, all the way to the finish line. Make some noise for Michael Dargan. What a run. He's going to be happy with that.
Definitely. I mean, so Sarah Price doing a 54.7 on her first run. I know the judges were shaking their heads a bit going into that hairpin though, so there's something they weren't liking.
I think the moment you start shallowing angle too much, that becomes a problem. So she shallowed up a couple of places. So I think she's going to be able to improve. But for now, we're going to move on.
So now, one thing I did notice, drivers are looking to stay wide from clip 2, and then as they come around into the straighten up towards clip 3 before the hairpin, they're looking to cut a bit of the line from the top of the bank towards the middle to keep that wide line.
Okay, next up we have Jamie Harvey. Uncle Jim, we call him. It's called Harvey's brother. He is on point. That even 46 is great. He's been showing some good progress in the morning. Let's see what happens.
There we go, coming in. Nice. Ooh, a little bit of a hesitant initiation there. Maybe a bit too much handbrake. Tries to get up the bank. Doesn't really make it the way he's probably going to want to, but as he comes around into the first hairpin, keeps it nice and wide, getting that A-line, does fall down onto a B to maybe C there. Same with the clip coming into the last hairpin, but he's definitely going to make the most of the rest of his run as he comes across the line. Lots of smoke coming out of that car.
Lots of smoke. He finally found the confidence. Good run. I'm going to say the zone 3 between the two areas, that was the most fluid we've seen today so far.
Yes, definitely.
Really, really fluid.
Michael Dargan, though, getting a 69.3.
Oh, wow.
So there's clearly something they didn't
The judges are looking at different things. So for you guys on the bank, the judges have specific criteria. It's not just about going around and getting all the clips. They are looking for a very, very specific lap, which is minimal amount of handbrake use of entry, which is extremely difficult, especially with the speed of Teesside, and then minimal decel and minimal handbrake into the clip 2, which is into the hairpin. So now we're moving on. Let's see how the lift giant, big weight transfer. I don't know which way he was trying to initiate, but it didn't work out for him. But he's settled, he's back in the right place, he's on his foot. Missing clip 2. I think there may be some car issues because the car does not want to go where he's trying to go. But he's making it work all the way to the finish line. Really nice. So for you guys at home and you guys on the back, if it is the first time you're drifting or you're watching drifting and you don't know what are we talking about, clips and A-line and B-line, every clip on the track, we've got one zone, so that's the 2 boxes on entry, and then we've got clip 2, which is basically you guys on the bank, the nearest to you. Well, for now, we're seeing a second run straight away. Oh, that was a big clutch kick there. He's getting himself back onto the end of the zone. A bit of wobble there. He's kind of in the wrong place, Brandon. I don't think he's managing to make the car work to his advantage. Big transition there. Wow.
They have been struggling a lot through practice, and obviously you can see here those demons are coming back out.
Absolutely. So going back, so we got clipping points, and basically each clipping point has 3 lines. The one the furthest out, which is the closest to the edge of the track, is A line. The second one is B line, and the third one is C line. And if you're watching the drivers, where the judges are looking for the drivers to put the widest line, so getting A line, which is the furthest out. So if you're seeing me or Brandon talking about B line or C line, that means that they're not as wide, but they're still getting the clump, so that's really good. Right, so we've got a new leader.
Edgar Scrummins getting a 76.
76, that's putting in first place. This is really good for a first run. But now we're moving on. We got Rob Poole.
I mean, I know you're going to be a big fan of this. S14 still with the SR20.
He's going in, not lifting before. Really nice initiation. A little bit too much hammering for the judges, but at least he's in the right place. He's getting zone 1 really nicely. Now on to clip 2. Gets wide on C line. Could be better. He's missing the next zone, unfortunately, so it's going to put him in the wrong place, but he's making it work, setting himself back for last corners, puts his foot down in his SR20 S14 through the finish line. Make some noise for Rob Poole.
Representing the SR gang.
SR gang.
So, fun fact about this next run, obviously, is Robert Spray, isn't it?
Ooh, I haven't seen him drive this morning.
This is his first run of the day.
I was wondering, because I didn't see him drive.
No
practice whatsoever. Got an S14 powered with 1 JZ, loads of power, loads of grip, still running road tires, so he's going to struggle to find all the grip for his power gas, but he's driving it really, really well.
He's also now upgraded to V3 Wisefab as well. So
more lock.
Yep.
Well, he's going to need it with what the judges are requiring, which is minimal handbrake and no decel. You need all the lock you can.
Yep, definitely.
Well, here we go. We're starting, leaving the line.
Here we go, Robert Spray coming in with that S14. Misfits Garage UK on YouTube if you want to check him out. Not a bad initiation, could have been a lot better, but obviously he's trying to keep it safe. Oh, there's a lot of angle there coming into out of zone 2. Managed just to make it work though as he comes around into our clip 3. Obviously this is his first run this weekend, so has the least amount of practice on the grid. So he's just trying to get a feel for the track with this run, keeping it safe, making sure he gets a feel for the layout, but not bad considering.
Bear in mind, this is the fastest layout any drift track has in the Drift League grid. It is about 80-mile-an-hour entry into first corner, and he's just done it no practice, and just like that. I mean, that's really good respect. That was great driving. Well done, Robert.
Rob Poole getting a 55 on his first run, so obviously a lot to work on, but at least he knows now where he needs to improve.
Absolutely. And next up, we are seeing local boy Michael Bennett in his Sunhaven car sales E36 V8 powered with more NOS. So last few rounds, just keep putting more and more. Yeah. Tyler says, I told him to do it, but that was kind of an idea a lot before. Anyway, he's now running 100-shot NOS. So he's basically running 400 horsepower. He's put more grip in the car. Let's see what he's going to do. Flat out in first corner. No lifting whatsoever. Nice initiation. Quick tug of handbrake. It's a little bit shallow. It could be a bit wider, but he's making it work really well. Now down the bank. He's putting his foot down into clip 3. Big angle. Gets himself very wide, unfortunately. Just a bit too much. But he's making it work. That's okay. That's a good, safe run. That's going to be a decent score. And all the way to the finish line. Make some noise for Michael Bennett.
I did notice he was purging his nitrous on the line during practice, which was absolutely insane. Robert Spray, though, again, a 61.7 on his first run. We're just waiting on that score for Michael Bennett. Very unfortunate there for Michael, though, on that checkup going into the hairpin. It's good to see so many spectators here, though. Loving to see the bank nice and populated.
Okay, here we go. We have Ali in his UZ turbo, think turbo, 350Z. Nice initiation. Very good. Just about heads on the edge of the track, but he's making it work. Now alter clip through. Oh, he's on C-line.
Whoa.
Slows it down, gets it just about right. Transition around. Beautiful through the last step, and he's driving really well.
Beautiful line, just that little bit of a check-up going into the hairpin. A lot of drivers seem to be struggling with. Michael Bennett getting a 0, unfortunately, for that mistake. So he's got to put everything on the line for his next run. But Ali doing a really stellar job there. He really seems to be gelling with that car. And
very impressive. I think the
hat.
judges really, really liked the entry because there was minimal handbrake, got high on the line. Really, really good.
Considering the judges were not really happy with the drivers through practice, the drivers really seem to be actually pushing it now harder than we were in practice. So this is where it counts. This is where you put a score.
So initiation was really good by Ali, but unfortunately he did keep his momentum too much and went all the way around to the bank. So that's where he needs to shallow up. But for now, we have Lewis Rennie in his compact. He's going in very fast. Gets it wide. Barely any handbrake. Through zone 1. Beautiful run now. He's still a little bit too wide, and he does miss clip 2 now. Gets himself a bit wide. Bear in mind, this is a completely standard compact. I believe it's an M3 engine.
I think so, yeah.
It is, yeah. So he's making it work. And another clutch kick, because that's what we need. Really good work. Good safe run. See what happens next.
Ali Mohammed putting himself in 3rd place with a 75 on the board. So you've got Johnny Crispin 2nd with the 75, Edgar Krumins with the 76. So the top 3 are all around the 76, 75 area. So obviously there's still a lot more that they can get out of this. So clearly the judges want more. But we have Toby Walker at the line now.
Toby Walker, 2nd event in this car, brand new car. Bigger car. He used to run an E36 compact, now he's an E46 coupe.
One of your students.
One of my students. He's driven a lot and he is on point. He's done well in practice. Let's see what he can put when it's game on. Run initiation, flat outed, clutch kick initiation, quick tug on handbrake, straight on the outside, keeps it outside all the way through zone 1. Shallows up the angle, shallows up the line, gets himself straight through 3. Woo! Just about makes it. He is on point. Transition to the last corner. Makes it on angle. Puts his foot down. Makes some smoke through the last corner. Through the finish line. Makes some noise for Toby Walker.
The judges are really happy with that. I could see him.
How could you not be happy with that? What a run. First safe run.
What a driver.
He is on point. That car is driving. I'm excited to see what he can do in this 2nd run, which is not going to be a safe run. Well done to Toby.
I know he was having an issue with the car in practice at one point. I did see him having to get towed away, but it's good to see that it's back on form and he's driving his heart out.
Absolutely. He's getting back to where he needs to be. But now we're moving on. We have round 2 winner, Jonathan Hargrave.
This man is really coming
and he's been here for a long time practicing in the winter. This is the layout he knows. He knows this track. He knows his car. He's faster than ever. Let's see what he does. Leaves the line. Nice initiation. Oh, clutch kick initiation really early.
Wow.
Nice quick tug on handbrake. Gets himself high on the bank through zone 1. Very nice. Now shallows up the angle, shallows up the line, shoots itself to clip 2 on A line. Slows it down enough. Oh, just a bit too much. He misses the entry to the zone, but he's still there. Transition to the hairpin. Gets back on power, on full angle, through the finish line. Makes some noise for Johnny Hargrave.
Not too shabby whatsoever. I know he's not going to be particularly happy with the way he entered into the first hairpin, but
I mean, better to slow down too much than not enough, right? Like, let's be honest.
We've seen in practice quite a lot today.
Yeah, absolutely.
Obviously, Jarvis Williams getting smoked up in his cockpit and then having to go into the tyres. But now we have Sam Bickerstaff on the line, and obviously this man has had a major upgrade between the rounds. That car has had a lot of changes. So will he be able to make it work? Lewis Rennie getting a 54.3. But here we go. Sam coming through now. Initiating into our clip 1. Not a bad initiation there whatsoever. Keeping it, just maybe getting a bit too close to that outside edge. Has to angle up to get away. The judges are not happy with that. I can hear him groaning next to me as he comes around into the first hairpin. Definitely not the most ideal first run, but obviously this bank can make or break a run as he comes around the last clip now and across the line. Definitely a lot to work with there, though. But Yogi, I've got an update on Toby Walker's score, an 84.3, putting him in first place.
Whoa! He's
Not
going to be
too
happy with
bad.
that. What is it? 83?
84.3.
Oh, nice. Mid-80s, and that was a safe run. I think he could probably push a bit more, right?
Oh, yeah. Now we have one of the lovely Latvian crew members coming up onto the line. That is the E82, I do believe, with the wing on the back. Awesome car, to be fair. Awesome, awesome car. He was having a lot of trouble earlier in practice on the bank, having a bit of issues with over-angling. But, ooh, lots of backfire there coming.
Oh, anti-lock on. Oh, lifting tentative on entry. A little bit shallow on the bank. Now gets himself in the right place, but that's going to put him too wide now because they want to shallow up on C-line through clip 2. D-line through zone 3, so he's clipping the points, but he's just not as wide as the judges wanted, but he's making it work. He looks phenomenal. Loads of smoke, loads of power. Great run.
Not too shabby whatsoever. Edgar Scrummins, obviously that is his second run. So he decided to get everything out of the way early. I think.
Was that second run?
I'm just double checking the...
You see, this is where like they've got a team of 4 cars, Brandon. Like, we got to be on point because we might miss it. Well, we're going to say 4 cars. They have 4 cars with the same livery.
Yeah, there's quite a lot in there.
And more importantly, there's another driver who's kind of in the clicky friends, and they are like kind of a team. And it's on the start line, which is Gabby. And she's been driving this morning her E46 with, I can't even tell how much power because that had a lot of power in there.
That guy's fast.
She was going pretty fast in and trying to do as much as she can what the judges wanted. It didn't work out for her, not too bad a few laps. But now, let's see what happened. So she's going in a little bit slower than usual. Barely any handbrake, and that car doesn't initiate. Unfortunately, it did not work out for her. I don't think that's what the judges wanted to see. So I know the judges said minimal handbrake, but they still want to see a lot of speed in because otherwise it's... Yeah, we want to see more speed than normal, right? We can't go... Because you guys on the bank remember, slow is not too much of a problem as a single run, but when we go into battles, the chase driver is looking for the fastest speed in. They don't want to think, oh, what if he doesn't go as fast? So we need to kind of reward for speed as well. Ooh. So we got a judge that wants to talk.
We want to see more than 30 miles an hour on the initiation.
That's Tyler saying that. Tyler wants to see more than 30. Here we go. Vicky in. Oh, faster than before. Nice initiation through zone 1. Gets on power. Stays on the track by the edge. Now shallows up. Gets herself on power. Through clip 2. Really nice. Gets on angle.
Yes,
Zone 3 right on the edge. Really nice. Maybe a little bit of concrete work, but it doesn't matter because she's on point. She puts her foot down through the last corner and makes some noise for Vicky. There's even some clapping from the judges. He's going to be happy with that.
Mr. Psycho coming in with pure insanity in that run, and that's what we like to see. Obviously, they weren't here for round 2, unfortunately.
I think my voice was in her head just before initiation because she was going tentatively, and she's like, no. He said full throttle.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, really good.
Really good stuff there from Vicky. So we got Chris up on the line now. Obviously, I think this is his first round with us this season as well.
Well, he's doing well. He chose a good round.
Vicky Weaver-Lynch getting a 78 for that run.
Whoa, she puts herself in second place. That is the highest score in life she had. That's amazing.
We love to see it.
Really good.
So now, Sam Bickerstaff getting a 0 as well. Obviously, Gabby as well on a 0. So there's a lot of work to be done from a couple of our drivers, but obviously we've still got a lot more to go through. So now we have Chris coming now in that E36. It's probably the most stock-looking E36 on the grid, to be honest. And it's a 4 as well, which is what we like to see. Big initiation, but all just a bit of a bobble as it comes around up the bank to out clip 2. Little bit of a bobble, but managed just to make it work. Coming around into out clip 3, nice into the hairpin. Maybe a bit too deep on out clip 4, but manages to make it work. Shallow on out clip 5, transitioning across out clip 6. Looking good though. Nice line coming through the last hairpin as he comes across the line over clip 7. Lots of commitment there from Chris.
That was really impressive. A safe run, like first run in, first competition. Wow.
Yeah. Very committed.
So that entry was very, very committed, but I think it didn't go as he planned. He may have gone a little bit more than he planned, and he just got a little bit panicky and messed up the timing on throttle. But otherwise, he was in the right place, in the right time. Really good run. He's going to be happy with that.
Just got a little bit caught out on the bank. I mean, you know all too well, with driving this track for years, that bank it will take you if you even give it a chance. Pulls you down. I mean, I remember when we did experience days here with Pro Drift Academy.
Yeah.
That was good times.
Go faster, faster, faster. All right, here we go. Sarah getting the same message in the JZE36. She's going fast in. Oh, a little bit of a lift there on entry, but she's getting it right. Through zone 1. Bigger angle than before. It's really good through so far. Now staying a little bit too wide. She's going to go through clip 2. Beautiful. A-line through zone 3. Stays wide. Transition around to clip 4. Nice, and zone 5. Oh, a bit of a shallow up on angle again, but wow, that's an improvement from first run again.
Not too bad whatsoever. Sarah Price coming in big time this time around, as we do have another BMW on the line, one of the Born to Drift guys.
It is Patrick.
That is a cool car.
That is a cool car. I am a bit biased. I love the purple. It looks great.
Although I love the red 46 they have in their team as well. That is stunning.
A red 46.
Yeah, so they've got another...
A Born to Drift one.
Yes.
That's the one.
No, there's another one as well. There's two. There's two here this weekend.
I know there's 2, but okay, so you're talking about Bartek.
Yes.
Yeah. It's got, yeah, well, there we go. So here we see. Patrick's going to go through now. He's going fast in. Let's see, he's improving from practice. He's going to do what he wants to do. And he's going to initiate. Stays on the track, really nice. Through zone 1, beautiful. Now onto clip 2. Look at that line. Through clip 2, beautiful. Wow. Shallows up a bit too much. It didn't go all the way wide. Now he sorts it out. Transition to last corner. Gets himself back on power. And through the finish line with tons of angle. Make some noise for Patrick.
Not too bad at all. Obviously, he was having a lot of issues on the bank on initiation in practice. And going off into the dirt area where we don't want them to be. But even the judges were like, where's this come from all of a sudden? And he's put on a good run there. We'll have to see what score they give him. As we do have a shared car coming up between Hayden Renton. I don't know if it is Hayden driving. So Brad Gill. So this is Brad Gill's car. But Hayden Renton
Oh, now this is going to be sick. This is a local Y. This is Brad. He is on point. He's been on point all morning in his beautiful 46. Let's see how it goes. Clutch kick initiation. No, I didn't see any handbrake there at all. Gets himself through zone 1. Beautiful run so far. Stays a little bit wide. He's going to have to shallow up, but he's making it work. Oh, C-line through zone 3. Now transition around to clip 4. Beautiful A-line. And gets himself set up perfectly for the finish line on full throttle. Makes some noise for Brad. What a run.
So Patrick getting a 77.3, putting him in 3rd place.
Wow.
Really, really good.
Really
considering
good.
How he was in practice, the change-up is amazing. So that's
Absolutely
what we like
amazing.
to see. It seems to be a lot of these drivers are struggling in practice, but then as soon as they come into qualifying, they're a whole different driver, which is what we like to see. But now we've got Matt Camplin, Mr. Doy Hero himself, on the line. And we'll have to see what he can do, because I was having a chat with him earlier and he was feeling very confident in the car. The rear suspension setup was just all wrong to him. But I said to him, look, just go out, have fun, focus, just enjoy the runs. Like, yeah, we're here for drifting. The main thing is have fun. But we'll have to see what he can do with this first run as he goes now down with the 1J, initiating into outlet 1. A little bit hesitant there, pulls way too inside, which is very unfortunate. We'll have to see as he comes around into the first hairpin. Not too bad going into the hairpin though, collecting those 2 outer clips. Does pull inside once again. clearly really struggling to gel with this car. If you've seen any of his social posts, he has not really been enjoying this 36. But definitely not a bad first run.
Improvement from the last few rounds. The car looks more settled. I know that wasn't the run the judges wanted, but that was the smoothest and most fluid run he's had all morning. I know he has a lot of improvements, but that was closer to what we want to see.
Yes.
So he's making improvement. Hopefully he can build up on it and do a second run much better than that. And obviously a lot less handbrake drag because, the judges do not want to see that much drag. That was a big one.
So Brad Gill getting a 79, taking over second place. So Vicky Weaver-Lynch is in third, Brad Gill second, and Toby Walker first. But now we have Jack Chapman.
Is that Teemu Stanton? That is Teemu Stanton. Oh, nice. It's a quick tag. Gets himself wide towards the end of the zone. Now gets himself back on power. Really nice. B-line on clip 2, C-line on zone 3. He's getting the clips, but he's not as wide as he can be. Very nice through the zone. And onto the finish line on limiter bashing, because as you do, there we go.
That was gangster. Absolutely gangster. He's got... What are you doing? He's having a bit too much fun there.
A bit too much fun there.
No, it's good to see. Very similar car to Jamie's. Very similar looking, should I say, but his driving is definitely paired up alongside it.
So we saw a good one by Michael Duggan, which is on the line now, local driver. First run was really, really good. Let's see what happens in second run. Is he going to go even more? I mean, obviously he's going to go for more, right, Brandon?
I mean, if you don't go for more, what are you doing?
Yeah, what are you doing here? If you're doing a safe run and another safe run, that's silly. You got to go for it. Oh, yeah, boy. Nice. Just a little bit too wide. He's doing a bit of motocross, but he's all right. He's in the right place. Now on to clip 2. Really nice and wide. Very well so far.
How did he keep that? How did he hold that?
He just kept his foot down. If in doubt, flat out. Pull your foot down, it'll get you out of it. Make some noise for Michael Dargan in the bank. Come on.
What a crazy, crazy man. That was insane. Fair play.
Here we go. Now we've got a driver that we haven't seen in competition for a long time. This is Alfie Hunter in his, I believe, supercharged 1UZ S14. He's got see-through doors.
This thing's cool.
That is cool. So you guys on the bank, you can see him through the door. It's really cool.
Jojo borrowed this car when she competed.
She did, yeah. And I was
well.
actually, when I saw Jojo last night, I was really hoping to see that again. But unfortunately, that's not happening. But Jojo is here today. She is helping Alfie. She's spotting for him, and she's damn good at it. So we're going to see what happens. Ooh, Jack Chapman going in second place with an 82-point run. Wow.
I mean, that is completely fair. Completely fair. And it's the fact that the judges aren't exactly being kind with their scores. They're being very harsh because they want to see these drives driving exactly how they expect them to. So it's good to see.
Here we go. Alfie leaving the line.
There we go in that S14. Ooh, 3-motion initiation. Very interesting way to take that entry, but manages to make it work. Coming around out of clip 2. Coming down the bank now into out of clip 3, into the hairpin. Can he get it nice and wide? Ooh, a little bit shallow there. A little bit of improvement to be made as he comes shallow into 5, now into 6. Comes around the last hairpin into out of clip 7. Nice and deep there, and he comes across the line. Definitely a good safe run. But there is a few little nitpick moments there that the judges are going to want to improve on. We have one of the first Ninja Drift Team drivers to
Madman Nergis.
This is going to be fun.
Absolutely bonkers of a driver.
All of them are.
Yeah, I mean, they are.
That team is a different breed, to be fair. I mean, the commitment they have as well is insane.
The commitment is absolutely out there. There is no safe run for them, is there?
No.
Absolutely no safe run. Nergis is going to send it from lap 1.
Here we go. First run for Nergis in that one V8 powered E36 initiating.
Oh.
Then.
A little hesitant. It's not what he was doing this morning, but I guess he had a few off, so he's making it work. But he is on the right place through zone 1. Clip 2, very wide. Oh,
Very
nice line through zone 3. Transition around. Into clip 4, beautiful. Gets himself set up for zone 5 really well. Gets himself back on power through the finish line. I mean, wow! Make some noise for Nereus.
Lithuanian team members,
there's like
family
about
members.
5% of the bank that makes more noise than the whole entire bank.
I mean, to be fair, just wait until the Northants drivers come out.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. What a great run.
This is going to be an interesting one to see on the score. I do know quite a few Lithuanian drivers. I don't know if you know Bandana, Lucas. Yep.
Yeah, of course I know him.
Yeah, he's a
Who
legend.
doesn't know Bandana, man?
I know, if you don't, you're living under a rock.
Oh, you haven't watched YouTube videos. Here we go, Uncle Jim for his second run in his E46. Nice initiation, a little bit tentative. Gets a bit of a handbrake, get himself right through clip zone 1. Really nicely so far. Shallows up the angle, shallows up the line, gets himself really well through clip 2. Now a little bit wide there, but he's making it work. Through zone 3, beautiful. Transition around. Onto the last zone, gets his foot down, a bit of adjustment, really good now.
So Alfie Hunt again is 70 for his first score. So a good safe run, putting him in 10th place. So solid place to be for your first run. Just awaiting on that score for Nereus, which is going to be a 65.3. So there was definitely something that they weren't quite happy with. But we'll have to see what that was.
With Nereus,
Yes.
I believe it was the entry. That would
Most
be a
likely.
big, yeah. The entry was, again, it was good, but it's not what the judges wanted, and that's the difference. It's not about just doing a good run. It's about doing what the judges want, and they want minimal handbrake use. It was a bit tentative on entry, plus on the last corner, it kind of was a tentative. But let's see, we got John Salmon in his 3UZ E46. Local driver, again, knows the track layout, really nice, through clip 1, beautiful. Now shallows up his angle, shallows up his line. Big snap to angle, gets himself right, slow down a little bit too early. Yeah, he missed the zone there. Transition to the last clip, gets himself wide, clutch kick, and as is off through the finish line.
Very, very solid run there up until that section between the hairpins. Just that little mistake there. Going to hurt his score, but obviously he's still got another run to go, so there's plenty of opportunities there for him to redeem that particular section of the course. But I do think he has got a lot of potential there to get a very, very high score. Very high. But we now have Mal on the line in the Mac Tools 350Z.
Oh yeah, that's going to be good. Again, another local driver. They've both been driving a long time together here in his LS 350Z. Here we go, through the fit. Nice initiation, quick tug of handbrake. Oh, just holds it on through zone 1. Really nice by Matt. Onto clip 2, really wide. Gets himself on power, he's on the concrete. That's gonna be a bit of an induction, but he's making it work. What a great line so far. Transition around, through the last zone, foot down, through the finish line. Make some noise for Matt Gale.
Even the judges are sat there applauding him, and that was quite the run. Matt Gale coming out with force, got his arm out the window. What a driver. Plus, the car looks awesome. I love that car so much. I'm just trying to see if we'll get a score update on that. Just reading through all these. Obviously, if you want to keep up to date with the scores, you can go onto the Drift League website, driftleague.co.uk, go into round 3, go into results round 3 and Class 2 qualifying. You can follow it through there, and it also has a top 32 bracket battles section as well.
But for now, we're moving on. We got Luke Pacey, reflex driver in his E36. Let's see what he can do. Oh, he puts his foot down at the last moment. He fooled us. Gets himself really nice through zone 1. Now staying a little bit wide there, but he's making it work. Oh, stops the angle too early. He's going to miss the zone. But he puts his foot down. He's going to make a show out of it because may as well. It's a safe run. Foot down through the last zone. Biggest smoke we've seen so far. Looking at through the finish line.
Luke Pacey, that car's gotten louder. I swear it's gotten louder between round 2 and 3.
That's crazy difference, isn't it?
It's so loud. So Matthew Gale getting an 84, putting him in second place.
Wow. So still, who's the man to beat then?
Toby Walker.
Still Toby Walker, the man to beat.
I mean, Matt
Brilliant.
Gell was close. Very close.
He was close. But now we got Kev Florence, isn't it?
Yes.
I believe so.
In that
this
SR-powered S14.
SR Power S14, because that's what you need in an S14. And we're going to send him and see what he can do with an SR powered. There we go.
That turbo.
Full throttle in. Quick tug of handbrake, gets himself into zone 1 really well. Now puts his foot down to get to clip 2. Gets angle a bit early, but he makes it work. A bit of left foot braking to slow down. Transition around to clip 4. And zone 5. Wow, look at that run. Brilliant first safe run.
I know he's been having a couple of issues with the car, how he's been feeling with it. Obviously, he's got a new whole turbo setup as well in that car compared to last year, so the whole car's completely changed. He's got more power. Also, check the fresh new wheels on that as well. They look gorgeous.
That car looks beautiful.
Yeah. I mean, he's the owner of Dragon Auto Boys, isn't he? So, obviously, he's going to make sure it looks pristine.
Absolutely.
And now we have his teammate Paul Seymour on the line.
Completely different setup, isn't it?
He's on Wise Fab, I do believe.
And then it's 1UZ turbo.
Yep.
So a lot more torque, a lot more drivability in a very similar chassis, probably a little bit lighter because it's a 13. Here we go, leaving the line. Going flat out it, limiter on entry. What? So far, really good. He's clipping zone 1, but that was a handbrake initiation, so I don't think the judges are going to like it that much. Through clip 2. Again, missing zone 3. They're a little bit shy on there. Transition around. Clip 4 and back on power. Through zone 5. Gets himself right. Through the finish line. A good safe run, Brandon. That was a good safe run.
Definitely. It was a bit weird that he wouldn't have gone up a gear on the main straight. Obviously, just
that is a question we don't know. Is it a gearbox failure or...
Has he lost the next gear?
Or is he just not going to next gear because he thinks he doesn't need to?
Yeah, potentially. He might just be comfortable with the way he's been doing it.
Yeah, maybe. But I believe that the judges will look at that.
It's a mindset thing a lot of the time when you're in the car, isn't it? So if you're comfortable, you can tend to do it the same way you've been doing it every time in practice. And you don't want to ruin that momentum that you've been having. But now we have Matt Fitton on the line, another one of the Team Ronin drivers.
Bear in mind, this is a stock M54 3-litre. Nothing special about that.
Absolutely insane. But look at it. It's absolutely stunning. Nice initiation there. Oh, a little bit shallow down the bank. Way too inside. But manages to get back up. But then he's too deep to come around towards the impact. Oh, my word. Safe.
Just timed the handbrake just a bit too early. And the car straightened, unfortunately. So that is not going to be a good score. Hopefully he can come back.
Someone go that way in that part of the track.
Is it?
Yeah, I've never seen someone spin towards the tyres like that.
I've seen a lot worse than that. He got lucky out of it because it could have snapped a bit earlier and then there's nowhere to go.
Yes, that is very true.
Hopefully we won't see that today or tomorrow. Don't want to see that.
So Paul Seymour getting a 62, putting him in 20th place. Kev Florence just above him with a 63, putting him in 19th. And now we have Mr. Joker in that 46. We'll have to see what he can do as he comes around into the initiation. Not too shabby so far. Nice momentum, good pace. Coming up nice and wide there, going into our clip 2. Coming down the straight section. Oh, too shallow. Doesn't end up in the hairpin where he should be. As he comes around into the first transition of the layout. Or, well, should I say the only transition. And he comes across the line. Not a bad first run, but obviously there's a lot to work on there. Not too shabby whatsoever. We do have an R33 on the line now as well. Very
it is
beautiful
Tomo.
R33.
Tomo is part of the Drift Ninja team, I believe. Because they're always hanging out together, so I think they're the same. He's just not delivered up the same. But that is a crazy car. RB26. RB26, 25? Oh, somebody's going to correct me. I think it's an RB26 with a sequential Samsonas in it. Oh, it's a 25. Thank you, Kai. Thank you. So it's an RB25 sequential gearbox. What a crazy car. Let's see what he can do with it. Nice initiation. Oh, tentative on entry. Handbrake initiation. Oh, that could have been very bad, but he saved it really well. Now on to clip 2. A little bit shallow. He's on C-line. Zone 3, again, shallow to begin with. Gets himself wide out. Transition to clip 4 really well. Gets himself sorted now. He's settled through the finish line. Gets his foot down. Makes some noise for Tomo. Sun is shining. Smoking cars. Like this is what a great day at Teesside. Hope you guys are enjoying on the bank. And we're just starting. Oh, we got Ed on the mic? No, Ed's not going to go on the mic. I don't think that's going to happen. Okay, next up we have Sergey in his E36. Believe it's a 2.8 turbo with an 8 HP, so the automatic gearbox from a BMW that we all talk about. It's basically a sequential for the poor man. It is great and it works well. A bit tentative on initiation, not flat out in. Initiates with the handbrake, gets himself back on power. Oh, now he's settled towards clip 2, anti-lag on. Gets himself back on power, misses zone 3 completely. Now transition to clip 4 really well. And fulfills zone 5 on the edge of the track, through the finish line. Well done, Sergey. Great safe run. Really good run. Hopefully he can improve on his second run. A bit more aggression on the run-up, I believe, is what the judges will want to see more. But now we have the next driver on the start line. Again, second run for Michael Bennett, local hero from San David Car Sales. And his E36 V8, NOS-powered. And this is going to be the one. Hopefully better than his first run. Let's get back to where he was this morning, because he was doing great runs. So we're waiting for the judges to be ready, and we're going to send him. Here we go, sending Michael Bennett. He's leaving the line. That car looks gorgeous. He's worked really hard to make it look nice. Let's see if he can send it. Flat out in, kick initiation, 2 tugs on handbrake, really high on the bank. Really nice through zone 1. Gets himself back on power. Onto clip 2. Beautiful. A bit of a handbrake adjustment to get himself wider through zone 3, but he's making it work. Transition to clip 4. Beautiful, a bit of feathering of throttle and foot down through the finish line. Makes some noise for Michael Bennett. I hope you guys are hydrating yourself. The cafe is open, you can have drinks, and they've got some incredible cakes. I mean, if you have my suggestion, I'm local here, it is my home track, go for the brownie. The brownie is out of this world. I already took like 5 pieces this morning, Brandon. It was crazy. In the calf. I already have. What, do you want one, Tyler? There you go, the judge is there. Tyler, the judge, is like, ooh, brownie, let's go. Here we go. So Ali, in his second run, in his UZ Turbo 350Z, first run was absolutely epic. Let's see if he can improve on that. Nice initiation. 1 tug of handbrake, gets himself really wide through zone 1. Now onto clip 2. Oh, drops a wheel. Gets back on power, really wide. What a run so far, taking all the risk in the world. Clip 4, beautiful, through zone 5. Gets himself back on power, through the finish line. Makes some noise for Ali!
So now we have one of our top drivers in the championship, Jack Drake, at the line.
Oh, this is a party now.
This is a man who is hungry for some metal.
He's hungry,
work.
and he's also been like supplying, because from first lap this morning, he has been on point. Let's see what he does. First qualifying run. Through the run-up, flat out in. Oh, nice clutch kick initiation. Oh, a bit of a handbrake drag, but he gets himself in the right place through zone 1. A bit wide between zone 1 and 2, but he's making it work through clip 2. Onto zone 3, really wide, really fluid, a bit of left foot braking. Transition to clip 4, on the A-line again. Makes himself on high angle, on full throttle. Makes that noise for Jack Drake! What a run.
That was absolutely phenomenal. I do need to check the scores though, because I know the judge was very happy with Ali's previous run. Oh, Ali Mohammed taking top spot with an 88, putting himself at first place in qualifying so far. So Toby Walker now has someone to contend with, but is Jack Drake going to topple Ali? That is the question.
Well, wait with that, because we got William Hardy on the next on the run.
This is a man who has no chill.
Hungry for it.
He has no chill.
No chill whatsoever. Let's see what he does.
He fights the car more than himself, to be honest.
A bit of a tentative on throttle. Wasn't going as fast as he should, so he's kind of very shy on the bank. Now sets himself up. Oh, something's wrong. Unfortunately, something is wrong with the car.
The worst bit is about Will Hardy is it's never him. It's always the car.
It's always the car.
Always the car. That car does not have any luck.
Yeah, he doesn't have any luck with it. But next up, we have Jamie Rolls.
Finally.
Finally.
It's good to see him back on track.
Absolutely. And more importantly, in an E36, that's to surprise to everyone. If you see black smoke, don't worry. That's not a reason to panic because it is a diesel-powered E36. What a crazy person to go for it. And it works. It works really well. So here we go. Through the start line. Whoa! Opposite flick initiation.
Nice.
Gets himself right. No handbrake tug, but unfortunately he had to shortcut zone 1. But he's back on point now. He's on full throttle. Through clip 2. Zone 3. Really nice. Leaves zone 3 a bit early. Gets himself a bit wide onto zone 5. But he makes it work through the finish line. Great run by Jamie Rolls.
Definitely can see him shaking his head. He's not happy with that.
He's not happy.
I mean, considering he's had issues with the car constantly throughout the season, obviously he didn't make it to round 2. It's good to just see him on track trying to get through qualifying.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. That's what we want to see. We want to see them like try as hard as they can, like the next driver. He is running an IS200 with a turbo engine. That's it. That's a 250 to 300 horsepower car. Pretty much standard body, standard wheels, standard everything. And he is just absolutely sending it.
He was saying to me he's been really struggling with the embankment in that car as well, so he's just got to really send it.
Nice initiation, quick tug of handbrake. A little bit shallow on zone 1, but he's making it work. Now he's up on the bank. Now staying wide. Oh, he's cutting the track a little bit too early there. Through zone 3. Now he finishes in the right place. Clip 4. Really nice, gets himself back on power through zone 5, all the way to the finish line. I mean, that was a great run.
Yep.
But he's got a few things to sort out if he wants a really good score.
Oh, look, he's clapping. He enjoyed that a lot. So
as long as they're having fun, right?
Run.
They're having fun.
He's been doing. That's the better run than what he's been doing in practice. So it's good to see he's got that confidence building with this bank, because I know he's been struggling. We've got Sam Bickerstaff back on the line now for his second run. Obviously, he's on those fresh Strom DS 05s, I do believe they are, based off of the Blitz 03. And he's also on a 0, so he's got to put everything in. Jack Drake in 4th, though, with an 83, so not as high as the score as I expected. But Sam Bickerstaff, local to Three Sister Circuit as well. One of the staff members there initiates into out zone 1, not too shabby so far. Tries to get onto the bank, maybe just a little bit too shallow there going into out clip 2, but manages to come around into out clip 3. Nice there. Does miss out clip 4 and 5, so not the best run.
I think he needs to downshift there. He's staying in 3rd, and the car does not like it at all.
No,
but again, was that a good run? That was a decent run.
At least he's putting a score on the board.
He's put a score on the board. That gives now everything else to everyone else to not put as good as that.
Also, he's part of the Little Harry camp as well. Been supporting them, obviously doing a lot for the family recently, supporting them, and obviously they're supporting him as well. It's good to see them collaborating with each other. See, they do live quite close to each other as well, so it does help.
So here we go, starting next on the start line. It is Johnny Crisps in his 1UZ Volvo. His local track, he knows the track, he knows how to do it. Oh! Really good initiation, barely an handbrake, really wide on the bank, through zone 1. Now shortcutting a little bit through to clip 2, really well. Very well through zone 3, wide, he's keeping the fluidity. True transition to clip 4. Oh, transition over rotates just a bit, but he makes it work through the last corner. Great run But honestly,
That could have been big.
that could have been big. That could have been so big.
It's never over until it's truly done, though. So obviously, even if you start the run amazing, until you finish the run, it's just it's so unfortunate to see him make that mistake. But if I have a look, he is in a 10th place so far with the 75, so he is in a good place anyway. We have Rob Spray at the line again in Misfits Garage UK S14.
So basically, second practice run.
Yes,
Second practice run. Let's see if he goes a little bit faster this time. Let's see. So Rob Spray, here we go. Leaving the line. He's going faster. That's it. That's what we want to see. Oh, again, a bit tentative on initiation, but he's making it work. Through clip 1. Oh, another handbrake adjustment to get himself out on the bank. He's there. He's on full tilt, full smoke, full power. Through clip 2 on A-line. Oh, just miss out a little bit to zone 3. Transition to clip 4. Good angle, good snappiness. Through zone 5, all the way to the finish line. Great run, but I think the judges are still looking at the entry.
Yeah, definitely seems to be a bit hesitant there. Obviously, Rob Spray having the most powerful car in Class 2 as well. And you'd think, to be fair, that car could contend easily with the likes of Class 1. So, unfortunately, just not having the seat time on this layout this weekend. So, hopefully, we'll put him in contention to get into the top 32. But we'll have to see as we await on his score. Just trying to check everything, but we have one of the Latvian drivers. You never tell which one it is, to be fair. Not a bad initiation, no. Oh, just a bit hesitant to get on the throttle early, and it pulls him in. Too shallow, misses the top end of the bank completely. Manages to get into the hairpin decently nice, though. Coming around into the first transition and only transition of the layout. Coming around the last hairpin, nice and wide there, and across the line in that E36. Whoa. Definitely not the most ideal first. I don't know if that was the first or second run. Not too sure. First run, yeah, it was his first.
Thanks, Ed. We weren't sure. Oh, there we go. Now this is the war that's happening for first place. Should we see if Toby Walker can top again? Can he improve on his first run? I mean, we know he can. He's just putting it all together. And he's got the confidence, he's got the car, he's getting there, he's on the start line, and he is right now in second place.
So Robert Spray getting a 66, so puts him in 18th. So he's a very good spot now to get into battles. So he's going to have a lot more opportunity to get some driving action.
Well, let's see what Toby does now. Oh, he's flat.
Oh, no. Did I hear something pop?
Something popped.
Potentially a shaft?
I don't know. I don't think he would have noticed a shaft then, but could possibly be.
Might have heard the vape.
Come on, Bank. Teesside, make some noise for Toby Walker.
Let's just hope it's nothing too serious and expensive and annoying to fix.
Oh, he is stopping.
This did happen in practice as well. So he's shaking his head.
Shaking his head. Something's gone wrong. We don't know what it is.
Trying to signal to us.
I believe it's not started because it's obviously not running right now.
Not too sure what's going on there.
So we're going to get recovery. Yeah, Drew's coming in his Back to the Future car. Love that truck.
That truck is so sick. Honestly, every time he goes out in his truck, do you think he's thinking of, like, Drew must be having
throttle pedal? No, just no power. Didn't have any power. He lost power.
That's unfortunate.
He's still in second place, so I guess they got time now until battles to try and fix it. Hopefully he'll be able to fix it. Oh, he's got alternator issues. No.
No.
The belt's popping off. Yeah, hand signals are great, but
throttle?
I don't know you that well, Toby.
There was a...
Yeah, he's taking it.
So, Drew, do you ever think of the A-Team theme when you're going out to recover someone?
Dun, 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 dun.
Let's get a round of applause for Toby Walker and Drew there. He gets pulled off the track. At least it's not a cat this time, Drew. If you know, you know. Gotta say though, Toby's 46 is an absolutely stunning car as he has his hand out of the window. Very unfortunate there. As I can see, we have Jonathan Hargrave in the staging area ready to go up to the line for his second run. And we have one of our top competitors coming around behind him, which is Alex Williams coming in for his first run. Obviously, Alex really hungry for a championship, and he is also trying to contend for Class 1 from the looks of this, with the way he's been driving. And we do have Chris, I do believe, behind Alex in that 36. I've actually just had new glasses recently, so my prescription's a bit better, so I can see a bit further this time. And then I do believe behind Chris we have Matt Campling. I can see the green. I'm not too sure.
Well, here we go. We're moving on. We got Johnny Hargrave ready to go.
Mr. Bog.
Mr. Bog. Ken Bog himself, winner of round 2. Can he pull it off in round 3, 2 rounds in a row? He's capable. He knows the track. He's confident. Let's see what he does. Leaving the line. Really nice initiation. 3-step initiation into first corner. Quick tug of handbrake. Gets himself really high on the bank. Through zone 1. Beautiful line so far. Shallows up his angle. Shallows up his line. Slows it down perfectly. Through zone 3. Transition to clip 4. Very late transition there. Onto zone 5. Gets himself back on power. Tons of angle. Through the finish line. Makes some noise for Johnny Hargrave.
Not too bad whatsoever.
He's happy with that.
The bank going a bit crazy for him. But now we have Alex Williams coming up next.
Alex
JZ
Williams.
Powered 14.
Has been on point all season. 2 rounds in a row, 2 classes. He's doing extremely well. But this morning, he found this track a little bit different than usual, didn't he?
Yes, he
It's
did.
very different track layout. Teesside is completely different than the rest. The speed of entry is almost 20 miles an hour faster than anywhere else. It is crazy. But let's see what he does. Leaving in his crazy car. Alex Williams. Nice initiation, clutch kick. Bit of a handbrake drag into zone 1. The left foot brakes, gets himself right through zone 1. Now back on power. He is in the perfect place where the judges wanted. Oh, just a bit too wide, unfortunately. Misses zone 3. Transition to clip 4. Onto zone 5. And back on power through the finish line. I mean, that was a great run nevertheless. Make some noise for Alex Williams.
He's definitely not happy with that.
Yeah, he was kind of smacking himself in the head.
I was talking to him in practice when he was in the area. And one of the major issues he has with that car is it gets too much lock and it gets binded on lock all the time. So he's been really struggling with that. And he doesn't want to run lock stops because he doesn't believe it makes that much of a difference in that car. I mean, to be fair, it's not worth. It wouldn't hurt to try. I'll be honest.
I mean, I agree. It wouldn't worth the try because if the car doesn't like that much lock, then may as well not have that much lock.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
kind of the idea, right? But here we go. We got Kai McKenzie.
Here we go. Mackenzie Howarth coming in with that MX-5. I know he's been struggling. Not an easy car to be driving on it with that 1.6 BP. But look at this. He's getting right up onto the top of the bank. He's been doing so much better than what he was earlier. He does have a merch stall if you want to go and check it out if you're here with us at the track. Oh, just struggling to get that car to bite and get anywhere. Definitely struggling. Maybe he needs to go down again in that section as he comes across the line. He's definitely doing a lot better than what he was. Just having that bit of problems coming into the hairpin. But I think
Still people are liking it on the back. They're making some noise.
Oh, hello. Got a drone here. He's a beefy
Big camera. Big camera, big drone.
I think it's terrifying. What a unit. So I was looking at the battery on it as well, and it's like nearly 3 times the size of their usual drone batteries, which is quite the sight. But now we have Chris back on the line in his 36, 4-door 36, with the not so equal colours. Here we go into the nice flick initiation there, weight transfer coming in from out of clip 1 into out of clip 2 on the top of the bank. Not looking too shabby so far. Is he going to be able to keep it consistent? Not too bad going in. Oh, just a little bit of a check up there. Maybe the judges will have to see about that as he comes around. Oh, and he shuts down coming into the second hairpin. That is very unfortunate. Definitely putting on a good show though. Oh, I've just seen he's got a lowered status sticker on there. That's actually one of my sponsors. Funnily enough, good to see them branching out. So now we're going to have to see what he can do going towards top 32. We'll see if he makes it into battle action as we have Lewis Rennie in that 36 compact from Scotland, preparing to go for his second run, I do believe. So we'll have to see what he can do as the Scotsman prepares for action. The question is, will he have freedom? Here we go, Lewis Rennie coming down the main straight now. Initiating into the first hour clip. Not too shabby there, could have been a little bit, I mean, the judges are not there finding it too bad at all. Just keeping it way too wide though, which he's going to struggle to get wide here. Oh, manages to make it work. Definitely not the most ideal line that he could have taken, but manages to make it work. Coming around into the last hairpin. Oh, little clutch kick there. Oh, and he does straighten up. Potentially could have been a full straight, and we'll have to see if they give him a 0 for that. Gets his hand out the window. Let's put our hands together for Lewis Rennie. I can see so many spectators over it, and this is just class 2. This is insane.
Really good. But next up we have Patrick. Patrick from Born to Drift. Here we go, leaving the line. Oh, managing the straight. He's gone. He's going for it. Nice initiation. Gets himself really high on the bank. Through zone 1. Very comfortable right now. Staying on power. Oh, a bit of a wobble just before the car. Unfortunately, the car is gripped up to max now, it looks like. Transition around through zone 5. And a bit of clutch kick for the game.
Whoa.
Hey!
Hold there,
Can't park there, Patrick. You can't park there, bro.
There's tyres. I did notice his headlights were cutting out there. I don't know if it's just a wiring issue with the headlights, but I'm hoping that isn't a car-wide thing. Giving us a couple of bit of backfires there. But right, the question is...
I think that's just anti-lag on.
The question is it Brad or Hayden in the car this time? Because it is a shared car this weekend.
Ah, so he's sharing that car again.
Yes, he is.
Who is it? Let's find out. Who
we
is
have
the next
2
driver?
name tags on it. So here's Brad Gill this time. So Hayden...
Right, so it's Brad Gill. So the run before we saw was, I guess it was Hayden, but let's see. There we go. Nice initiation. Really nice. A little bit shallow on the back. It could be a little bit wider. Really good for zone 1 and 2. A little bit wide through clip 2. Really well so far. Back on power, bit of a clutch kick to lighten up the engine, and straight to clip 4, big angle, gets himself back on power through zone 5. Make some noise for Brad Gill.
So, Brad Gill's currently in 7th on a 79. So will that be an improvement? That is the question.
Just trying to check out who's the guy with my hoodie. I don't know who it is.
Oh, someone got your hoodie on.
Yeah, I can see. Well, it's blue. It's always my hoodie. I think that's Josh. I'm not sure if it's Josh.
Oh, sitting down.
Yeah.
Ah, I see.
You know, keeping an eye out. It's good to see people support. But here we go. We're seeing Dory Hero, Matt Campling in his car. Let's see what happened. He's flat out in. The early initiation sets himself a little bit shallow. Oh, caught a little bit of understeer.
Save. Good save. Really not gelling with the car. And the car not gelling with him. So he's going to finish this run out. As he comes across the line. Definitely not a good weekend for that 36. He's got a lot. I do think he said if he doesn't do well this weekend, this is going to be the last weekend, the last round that he does this season, and he's just going to do a full refresh and spend some more time in the off-season just to get to know the car?
I think he's going to go and change chassis. That's what I understand.
I mean, we all know what he likes.
Absolutely. Mark 1 MX-5. But here we go. We got Damien in his crazy mod. Oh, what is that? He didn't even try to initiate. He just kind of wanted to do that.
He's trying to do rallycross. What's going on here? That car is definitely, there's not something's not right with that car. Very unfortunate. So it will be a 0 for Damon Haskett. If anyone's seen his new truck, that thing is absolutely massive. It's right in front of the pit wall when you go towards the main pits. You cannot miss that truck. It is the biggest rig we've ever seen here. It's huge. He's got a living room in it. But Alfie Hunter coming back out for his second run in that S14 with the clear doors. You can see the door bars there as he comes past you. Big backfire as it comes around. Nice flick initiation. Can he keep the momentum up as he comes around? Yes, he can. Nice and high up on the bank there as he comes around into the first hairpin. Nice entry into that hairpin. Beautiful on the A-line as he comes around a little bit shallow into that. Transitioning across. Looking good so far, though, as he comes across the line. Solid second run there. Not bad,
he's doing a very, very, very different entry to everyone else. But that one actually worked out. It put himself really high on the bank, barely any handbrake use. But unfortunately, he went really wide from 2 to 3. But then he shadowed up. It was really good, and then it just bottled it. So really good from Alfie. Good to see him back on the grid. I can only assume that that is going to be a score that's going to be good enough for battle. So
yep. So he's currently 16th anyway.
Wow, then he's going to be great.
Alex Williams with a 70.3, which is in 15th. And I do believe, so this car is actually Dwayne McKeever's old practice car. RB in it, as always. So it's literally 1-to-1 with Dwayne's S13.
Who is it? Is that Paul Schill?
I think so.
Oh, yeah, it is Paul Schill. Had a bit of an off this morning. Let's see if he can get it better. Oh, a bit tentative entry there. He's not going as fast as he could, but he's making it work. Straight line initiation. He's in the right place, but it's not exactly what the judges wanted, but he's making it work for himself. Look at that line so far. That does sound like Dwayne McKeever's car. I agree.
Well, it is actually Dwayne McKeever's practice car. So
Good.
Oh,
good
so
run.
he has clutch issues. So not too bad. But no, yeah, that is Dwayne McKeever's old practice car.
And he's trying to drive it like Dwayne McKeever, but unfortunately we all know that Dwayne McKeever is Dwayne McKeever, and we can't really drive like Dwayne McKeever because that's why Dwayne McKeever.
It is all right foot down. Constant right foot down.
There's no lifting. And then clutch. His lifting is feathering the clutch, not the throttle. Do you know what I mean? We feather the throttle, he feathers the clutch.
Yeah. That poor clutch.
All right, here we go. So we got next run is Nerges for his second run. First run
wasn't too bad.
It wasn't too bad, but let's see if we can improve on it. Oh, flames coming out of the exhaust. Nice fast in, nice initiation through zone 1. Fulfills it on high angle. Really good so far. Now shortcut the track a little bit, exactly what he should. Through clip 2, onto zone 3. Really, really well so far. Transition around to clip 4. Beautiful run now. Oh, goes a bit too wide, drops a wheel. But he's back on it. It's all right, it's a bit of a deduction. Great run, make some noise for Nerges.
I love the Lithuanians. They are so much fun. Tell you what though, Yogi, where does this wind come from? Like, it's just come out of nowhere.
I know, the wind's just suddenly picked up. It's okay, that's good. It's actually good for us. We can all chill. The car's getting cooling. It's not too cold for everyone. We're still
It's
good.
for these two.
And we're not having like smoke gathered on the track, right? But a bit of sun would have been nice. You know what I mean? Let sunshine come back to us.
Where are you at?
But just as a thought for everyone here thinking, if you're at home and you're not come today, it's actually going to be even nicer tomorrow.
Yes.
It's going to be sunshine tomorrow. We're going to have Class 1. It's going to be a sick show. So you better come down and watch because it's going to be a party.
Don't forget we do have the Class 1 demos before the podium today as well. So
I know I'm going to have to do some running after.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I have to run from here to the car. We'll see what happens.
So now we've got Luke Pacey in his E36. Going around for his second run. What can he do with this? That thing is going to be screaming as he puts the throttle down. Nice initiation. Little bit of handbrake there, but manages to get up onto the bank nice and high. Not looking too bad so far as it comes to out of clip 3. Lots of pace coming into the hairpin. Ooh, just over-rotating.
He was set up perfectly for it, man. Set up perfectly for it, and it just washed a bit too wide, not slowed down enough. Got it. That was such a great run.
I'm gutted for him. Absolutely gutted for him. That was a very good effort, though. Unfortunately, it's just working out in the end. Just trying to find his score. There's so much wins, my word. That is Jarvis Williams on the line now for his first run. Luke Pacey is on 20th place though with a 65.7, so he has got an opportunity here, a big opportunity to go into the top 32. But now Jarvis Williams from Northern's MX-5, recently been picked up by Driftworks, partnered now with Driftworks. He's on a whole new suspension kit as well as, and I do believe he's on a new lock kit as well, so he's had quite a few changes from
It's noticeable,
last
by the way.
round.
He's driving very differently.
Yes.
I mean, I think it's the first round this year that he's struggling with too much smoke inside the car. Did you know?
Yeah.
That's never happened before, so he must be doing something right.
Yep, I mean, he's going to be spending between this round and next round figuring out how to get that smoke plugged up. But here we go. Representing Northland's MX-5, Motorsport Electronic, Driftworks, you name it. Nice initiation. Could have been a little bit deeper there on out of clip 1, but manages to push up onto out of clip 2 nicely. Can he pull it down? Is he going to stay wide? I know the judges are looking to... Oh, but does a good job going to out of clip 3, but then it's too shallow for 4. Coming around into 5, shallow in 5. Transitions across into 6. Now coming around side of the last hairpin into out of zone 7 and across the line. Oh, careful, lad. There's tyres there. Not bad, Jarvis. Not bad. Obviously, a little bit of work there to do to improve. But obviously, with the new setup and everything like that, he's not really had a chance to test. So this is his first weekend with the new setup. But definitely is making a big difference, especially in his pace as well. He's looking faster. He did take the car to PO Performance.
We got Nathan Rudd on the line, guys. 3-liter, compact, and he's going as fast as he absolutely can. Straight on initiation. Oh! Just drops a wheel, but he makes it work. Flicks it back onto angle through clip 2. Zone 3, wide and nice. Transition to clip 4. Back on power through zone 5. Good line, but unfortunately, initiation and zone 1 was not what the judges are looking for. But make some noise for Nathan Rudd in the lowest powered on the grid.
So Jarvis Williams going into 23rd with a 64.3. And obviously with Jarvis, he seems to really shine in battles. Qualifying isn't his strongest suit, but when he gets into battles, he becomes a different beast. Obviously, last round going into Class 1, taking 4th place, which puts him in 5th in the championship, which is a massive step up to last season. But now we have got Joker back on the start line as we just wait for him to get sent down. Here we go for his second run. Coming around now into the initiation. Nice flick initiation there. Weight transfer. Does look a bit shallow though on the bank. Coming around into out of clip 3 now in towards. Oh, he's very shallow going into the hairpin. Basically hugging the rumble strip. Manages to go back wide. Coming into out of clip 6. Now coming around the last hairpin into out of clip 7 and across the line. The judges aren't going to be looking at smiling, that is for sure. They see much better than that. As we now wait on his score. Now we have Sergey on the line in that 36 touring. I do love a touring. I'm a big fan of him. Oh, is he on the drop zone? This is all or nothing now.
This is all or nothing. He's in the drop zone.
With a 51. So
and he's got all the power. He's got an 8HP gearbox. He's got some confidence. Got practice on this layout. So he should be able to pull it off. So let's see if Sergey leaves the line with an 8HP. BMS Performance initiate. Really nice. Gets himself really wide, just clings on
Oh.
just by the edge there. Now onto clip 2. Slows it down really well. Misses zone 3 completely. Gets himself wide to the end of the zone to clip 4. Transition around, gets himself on angle all the way to the finish line. Really good run. There's some mistakes there. I don't know. That's going to be a tough one for the judges.
Yeah, that is definitely going to be tough. Tell you what, though, it sounds incredible. I do love that car. As we just wait on his score, he's on a 51, and obviously he is 32nd, so he is on the chopping block with Jack Drake back on the line once again. And I do see a Kai Barlow behind him as well, who are now really getting through the drivers. As I just wait for that sheet to update. Ooh. So he's got 67.3, so Sergey going 20. So he is off the chopping block.
Wow, really good. But now Jack Drake, let's see, can he improve on his second run? Nice initiation. Again, another handbrake drag. It's all good because he's in the right place, but that's going to be a bit of a point deduction. Now get himself back through clip 2, really wide. Oh, very wide to zone 3. Lights his wheels up really early. Transition by a snappy, crazy transition to clip 4. Through zone 5 with tons of smoke. Make some noise for Jack Drake! What a run, man!
That was something. I mean, this is Jack Drake. He just puts it on the line every time. They call me a lyricalist, whatever it's called, I don't know.
That was an epic run. So the judges are giving a huge score. The question is the score going to be enough to top qualifying or not? Let's find out. So obviously, this quick discussion with the judges, the whole lap was absolutely epic. The only thing that he got deducted on is effectively his initiation. It was a bit too early, so he had to pull the handbrake a bit long, but it does put him in first place with a 90-point run. Make some noise for Jack Drake! And now we're seeing Kai Barlow going in. Whoa! Quick handbrake to adjust himself. He's in the zone. Gets himself back on power in his little MX-5. Gets himself through clip 2. A little bit on C-line, shallow on the zone 3, but he's making it work. Transition around to clip 4. Makes this little MX-5 look at it right in place. Through the zone, through the finish line. Make some noise for Kai Barlow!
Absolutely insane. Kai Barlow representing the little man in that NAMX5. Wow. Coming through big. Obviously, he's been doing incredible this season as well. Pushing that car hard. Built that with his dad, and he has been really, really pushing it. I know some people here have been saying he needs to change chassis, but Kai doesn't want to do that. He spent way too much time and effort with that car. So here we go. Initiating in, representing the Latvians. Ooh, very inside though. Does manage to get up, but he is almost coming across now into the hairpin. Not looking too bad. Definitely not the most ideal line though that the judges are going to want to be seeing as he comes around the last hairpin and across the line. Ooh, just almost catching the tires. Not bad. Not bad at all. An update, though, for Kai Barlow's score, putting himself in third place with an 84.7. What a run. The Northerns camp over there. Usually you lot are a lot louder. Where's the noise? That's what we like to hear. I know it's coming from the other side.
The noises over there with the flags of Latvia, and they are the loudest, most craziest bunch. And I think there should be a bit of a competition on the bank this weekend. Who can be louder than them? Which group of people can be louder than them? Oh, there's a trial here. A bit more. But here we go. We're sending Tomo out. There we go. The Latvians are going to go crazy because it is Tomo. Oh, much nicer initiation. Gets himself really well through zone 1. through. Now gets himself on power, through clip 2 on B-line.
Yes.
Gets him wide through zone 3. Fulfills it really well. Transition to clip 4 on B-line again. Gets himself on angle, puts his foot down, through the finish line, makes some noise for Tomo!
I love these guys. I love the Lithuanians. They're so much fun. You lot having fun over there?
I don't want to know about them. Teesside, are you guys having fun? Make some noise! Now that's the bank I love so much. There is nowhere else like this. You guys are awesome, and we're just starting up. We're just starting up. We're still in qualifying, Brandon.
I know, we still got more to go.
And we got another day to go. It's class 1. It's going to be epic. But for now, we got Kev Florence in.
With that SR20, obviously I know Yogi's going to love that. But fresh setup compared to last year. What can he do as he comes around up the bank? Lots of angle. Oh, just has to come off throttle to make it so he doesn't go off the track. As he comes around now into the hairpin. Lots of angle there. Does end up a little bit shallow, but this could be an improvement on his first score as he comes around into our clip 6, transitioning across. Nice line so far, though, as he comes through the infield and across the line. Kev Florence, not too bad whatsoever. I'd say it's an improvement.
That is an improvement, I agree. So this time he wasn't on limiter before initiation, he was on limiter straight after going back on power, and I think that's kind of put him down a little bit off the bank.
Yeah.
But it's working.
Just waiting on the score for that. It's not God's engine.
It is. I mean, I'm a bit biased because now I have 2 V8s, and it's really annoying because I went to the dark side a little bit.
Is it in your car?
Well, one of them is in the 86, obviously, and the other one is in a car that I haven't really told anyone I bought.
Ooh.
And I've got one half. I'm just say half.
I'm guessing the SRs.
I've got an SR that eats about 1.5 liters of oil a day, so so it's Jesus SR.
We got Paul Seymour though now coming with that UZ powered big turbo.
I think that's misfiring.
It doesn't sound particularly healthy, but not looking too bad though so far in this run. As he comes around into the hairpin, could have been deeper, pulls in shallow. Very unfortunate there as he comes around into our clip 6 on the transition, shallow once again. Pulling around into the last section of the course and across the line. Definitely
I don't know
not
if
the
it's
pull.
misfiring or not, but I guess V8, one cylinder less, doesn't matter, right?
It's not the pull we're used to seeing.
No,
That's
it's not.
for sure.
But again, this is a layout that not many people have a lot of practice in. The other layouts are fairly slower.
Yes.
This is big cojones moment, man. You gotta have some confidence to go in first corner as you should.
So Kev Florence sat in 17th so far. Not too sure if there was a difference, but he's got 71. We'll have to see as we have Matt Fitton on the line now, one of their teammates. So we have had all 3 drivers from Team Ronin back to back to back. We'll have to see what Matt Fitton can do with his second run. As he is in a box standard, as you've been saying, Yogi. I mean, to be fair, these are very good engines, to be fair. Bit gutless, but they have a lot of heart. But he is still shallow on the bank once again, but he comes around now in towards the hairpin, just getting a bit too much angle too early, and he does shut it down. And I do believe that potentially could be a 0 for Matt Fitton. And he is already sat on a 0. So is he going to 0-0? That is the question. I know, and getting the nod, unfortunately, for Matt Fitton. He is getting a 0-0. Put your hands together for Matt Fitton, putting on a show. Fortunately, just not making it into our top 32.
Here we go. We're sending Alex Williams. He is going to be for his second run. He is flat out in. He is very fast. Let's see what happens now. Whoa, very nice initiation through zone 1. A little bit shallow there.
Whoa.
But he's going to make the next spot work this time. Wider in. Yes, but not too wide. He makes it work through zone 3. Really well done. Transition to clip 4. We can't see him. We actually can't see anything from how much smoke he's making. And limited bust at the end, because why not? So the annoying part is, like, this is annoying because he improved where he really needed to improve, but unfortunately, he messed up zone 1 that he did really well in the first run. So if we could do both runs together, that would be amazing, but we can't.
Smoking.
That was very smoky.
Love that smell. Love that smell so much. Well, you can tell he was definitely trying to handle that amount of lock that he can get in that car. It's like an animal to release itself from a cage, in a sense. And he was trying to tame that beast. As I do try and find his second score, and it looks like he's going to have a 75, puts him in 13th place. And now we have another one of the TMG drivers coming in. Oh, not looking too bad so far, though. Nice, consistent angle coming around the bank, coming into the hairpin. Oh, just a bit of a check up there as he comes around into the infield. Definitely not the most ideal run we're seeing so far. As he comes across the line. That is Martins, unfortunately, not having the best run. Trying to see if he does have a score on the board already. I do believe that might have been his first run, potentially. No, it was not. It is his second, and his first run was a 21. So we'll have to see if he can improve on that. Is it going to be an improvement on the 21, lads? Yeah, so the question now is, will it get him into the top 32? As we have Jack Chapman.
Oh, Teemu Chapman, he got a really good score last time. Can he improve on it? Oh, flat out in. Really nice initiation. Really high on the bank. Very good. Now staying wide through clip 3. Clip 2. Loses a bit of speed through zone 3. Transition around to clip 4. Fulfills the zone on full throttle, full smoke. Makes some noise for Jack Chapman.
So just to add insult to injury, we might have a bit of drama here. The weather is changing in a way that we did not expect.
I am feeling it, and I didn't expect that to happen today.
No, me neither.
But, I mean, I'm actually not going to say what I was about to say. It's all good. We good. Now we got Damo for his second run. Let's hope he does. Let's hope he does a little bit less rallycross, a little bit less takeover things on the track, because we're not doing takeover things here. Takeover is not drifting. We hopefully can see him drift around, because that's what we want to see. That car sounds amazing. It looks cool. Let's hopefully he can make it work.
Yeah, remember all you M140i owners with your donuts, that is not drifting.
Absolutely not. Nothing close to it. Here we go, leaving the line.
Here we go. Damon Haskett coming in for his second run. We'll have to see what he can do with it with the giant end plates on that car. Similar kind of initiation, but manages to make it work.
Somehow makes it work. That was interesting.
It tried to almost roll onto too much angle, but he managed to catch it. Oh, but giant hydro brake pull there. Not what the judges want to see. See, it's annoying because in earlier rounds, the car was working much better, but somehow it just seems to be not working again.
In this case, I'm really, really sorry to say, but I do not think that was the car. He's going in, not a tug of handbrake, nothing. The flick is not enough, so he doesn't get angle on entry. But this time, he actually made it work, and it kind of floated, and it worked this time. So it is going to be a score. I just don't know how good it's going to be with all the adjustment.
Yeah, definitely not going to be the most ideal score. But now we have Hayden Renton in Brad Gill's car on the line.
How do you know it's Hayden?
Well, Brad's had both his runs.
How do you know?
Brad's had both of his runs already, so...
I'm waiting for the lovely Christine to tell us who's on the line, because we might get it wrong.
I hope not. From what I've seen, no, because Brad had 2 scores. We'll have to see. Damon having the biggest truck in the pit, but unfortunately not having the most luck when it comes to driving this weekend. As it is Hayden Renton on the line in Brad Gill's car.
So no practice, none whatsoever. He's driven the car at round 1, and then round 2 he decided not to drive. His car's not ready. He's annoyed, but he's driving. Brad is doing it, and he knows this layout. He's a local hero. He's done this lap a million times. Nice initiation through zone 1, really well. Floats the car, gets himself back on power. Onto clip 2, really good. A little bit shallow on the entry to zone 3, but he's making it work through clip 4. Very big snap to angle. back on power, no adjustment whatsoever, hands out the window, make some noise for Hayden Renton!
Not bad for his first run. I've just noticed something. We got
Second run, I believe. Second
lovely. Is it? I'm not too sure. First run.
That was first run, okay.
I just noticed one of our lovely photographers, Philip Milton, down here, just in front of us, contorting his body to get the shot. I love the dedication, my friend. Can you put that on the calendar? So now we have Matt Gell for his second run, Yogi. This is going to be something as he puts it all on the line. Lots of speed coming in. Nice flick initiation there. Nice coming up the bank. Nice and wide. That's what we like to see. The judges are really watching out for this run, though, as he comes around into the first hairpin. Nice there. Going into outer clip 5 now, transitioning across the 6 as he comes around. Very fluid transition there. Keeps it nice and wide across outer clip 7 and across the line. The judges were really, really keeping an eagle eye on his car placement and his commitment throughout that run, as they want to see if he can improve on his score. But will he? That is the question. Your face says, I don't know.
I think his first one was really, really good. This one was equally good, but I think first one was better.
Not much impact compared to the first.
Yeah. I noticed that him and John Salmon has swapped position because first run, John did the first run, and they swapped around.
Huh.
So now John Salmon's doing a second run. Where's John Salmon right now? You got the scores.
He is in 17th with a
so it's
72.7.
decent. So there's nothing to play for. There's only a few cars left. He's got this.
It's
Let's see
more
what he
bragging
can
rights
do.
now.
All in now, John. We want to see it all in. 3UZ, E46, nice initiation. Couple of tugs of handbrake to get himself right in the right place through zone 1. Gets himself back on power. Oh, unfortunately, a bit of a straightening there. Through zone 3. Transition to clip 4. Early transition. Really, really good. And all through the finish line. John is doing a great run. Make some noise for John Salmon.
Definitely not the most ideal situation. Matt Gell is still sat in 5th place with an 84. So judges not deeming that better than the first run. We'll have to see what John gets for this run, as we have Joshua on the line now in that IS 200. The ultimate car in Ireland, apparently. You'll see them mostly at the King of Rings and stuff like that. They love them over there. Although 350Zs are becoming a lot more popular in Ireland now as well as UK drifting, which is very interesting. The favoured chassis are definitely changing up. So now we have Joshua coming up for his second run. Let's see what he can do. Obviously, he was struggling with the bank with that power, but he tries to push it up. Does kind of get there. Maybe just collects the C line as he comes down into the hairpin. Really struggling to get it to go wide. Getting a lot of grip, pulling it inside, but manages to get it nice and wide here, going into outer clip 6. Keeps it nice and wide, though, in this last hairspin across the line on 7. A little bit straight there. Not much angle. Definitely not the best run, but might be an improvement on his first. But fair play to you, Josh. With that amount of legs in that car, you are really, really pushing. Did I just hear one of the drones have a Pac-Man startup sound? That's amazing. I love that. Drones are so cool. It's the little things. Now we have Nathan Rudd for his second run, Yogi.
Here we
Let's
go,
see
here
what
we
he can
go.
do.
Talk about someone maximizing his car to the absolute max. Here we go, keep it well at E36. Couple of adjustment on the handbrake to get himself high up the bank. Through zone 1, really well so far. A bit of a straightening just before clip 2. Gets himself back on power through zone 3. Transition through 4, really well. Transition to zone 5 and through the finish line. Really good run.
I'd definitely say that initiation was not that good compared to his first. We'll have to see what the judges think. As we have Jake Rolls now back on the line in that diesel-powered 36. Obviously, he's been having issues with that all throughout the season so far, so it's good to see him back out. I did get corrected by one of his family members who's also doing media, Jamie, one of the team members of Rollsy Motorsport. But we'll have to see what he can do for his second run as he comes into the initiation. Big flick initiation there from Jake Rolls. Does get a bit shallow on outer clip 1, but manages to find 2. Pulling around now down the bank, gets a lot of momentum to come into the hairpin. Look at that line though from Jake Rolls as he comes in. Oh, just getting a bit too wide. Transitions across though. Oh, just smacking the cone. Oh, checks up there as well. Trying to feather that roll to get it around and across the line. Definitely a good.
I love that flutter noise. Oh.
What a car. That car is so cool. Definitely. We'll have to see what his score is, though, as we await on that. But we do have Paul Shield now for our second run. And he is on a 51.3, which puts him in 38th. So he's got to put it all on the line now. Obviously, with that RB S13. With
all on the line.
Yep.
Best advice we can give him, be McKeever.
Send it.
Or just be McKeever. Ninja. Ninja. Oh.
I'm trying not to be...
oh, interesting. He has to reverse from the start line. He wants a bigger run-up. Yes, that's my kind of man. More speed.
I'm not too sure what's going on there. We'll see you in a bit, mate. Don't know where. Oh, he's going.
Yeah, he's going back.
Oh,
it must be a problem. It's not a run-up.
He's warming his tire back up. I think they might have got a cold. I was going to say send it, but I don't want to be like Jared in FD because that's a bit cringy.
I'd really like to do like some sort of comp that we start from West Track.
Don't imagine.
I don't need to imagine. I've done it a few times. Yeah.
Here
Start
we
like
go.
from West Track.
Paul Shield for his second run.
Oh.
Oh, he's very hesitant to send it on that
Very
first
hesitant.
corner.
But he's in the right place.
That is
a little
true.
bit slow in, but he's in the right place. Now to clip 2.
You can't argue
really
the line.
nice. Hey, he is being McKeever. He's
Where's the
trying.
limiter?
Through clip 4, really well. Through zone 5, no feathering.
There's the limiter. We need more limiter. Good applause there for Paul Shield. Definitely an improvement on the first run, I'd say. Just, I mean, with a car that beautiful, I can understand the hesitation to want to throw it into that first corner. But then again, it's Dwayne McKeever's ex-practice car, so you've got to do it the justice and throw it in as hard as Dwayne. Like, come on. That car was built for greatness, so it's got to be driven like it is going for greatness. We'll have to see what his second score is going to be. Kai Barlow back at the line, representing Northern's MX-5 Motorsport Electronic. This car was built by him and his dad, who is also his spotter, as he comes down the main straight now. Lots of speed as he comes around into the initiation. Little handbrake dab there to get it onto angle. Pushes it up onto the bank. Could have been a bit deeper on out of clip 2. Manages to make it work though for the hairpin. Oh, look at this go deep. Oh! Tries to go as hard as he can, but unfortunately...
That was a good start. That start of the run was really great.
Very unfortunate. Paul Shield, though, getting a 57.3, so he does not make it into top 32 action, unfortunately. But now, coming up after... not Mackenzie. Wrong MX-5. Kai Barlow. We have got Mr. Northern's MX-5 himself, the owner of Northern's MX-5, representing Motorsport Electronics and Driftworks and many other brands. He has had that car recently set up by PO Performance, so he has got a whole new setup on it. I like your little setup there. So now we have the BP4W powered S14 with that RS6 supercharger on it. Here we go. Mr. Northern's going in for his second run. Can he improve? That is the question. Nice bit of speed. Big initiation there. Bit of a clutch kick initiation. Weight transfer. Manages to make it work though. Coming up on the bank. Can he keep it going though? as it comes down into the hairpin. Maybe a bit too early of a decel. Comes short on outer zone 5. Sorry, outer zone 4 to 5. Now going into 6. Could be an improvement, but we'll have to see what the judges think. One thing for your spotter, Javis. You are decelling a bit early, which means you aren't reaching. Fun fact though, look at the flames coming out the back of that thing. Wow. One thing for Javis's car though, he has been getting a lot of smoke in that cockpit, so it is very hard for him to see a lot of the time.
Here we go. We got Rob Poole.
I was going to say, he started early and now he's finishing late.
What do you mean?
As in, like, he was one of the first drivers.
That's good. Like, kind of
taking
do
his
a
time.
Run, go and watch other people, and then
Tactical.
Tactical.
So he is currently sat in 36th.
Oh, so again,
55.
another round. He's got all to play for in this round, so that means he's high pressured. Let's see if he can make it happen. I believe him in.
We will
Let's go.
To see.
Nice. Oh, he's making it on. The steers into first corner, but he gets back on power. He kind of fulfills zone 1. Not exactly how the judges wanted. Dropping a line. He's making it work. Good. Yes! He's saving it. Transition to clip 4 really well so far. Making himself right in the right place. So he was everywhere he needed to be. Make some noise for Rob Poole.
The one thing I want to bring up is, did he get onto angle after the initiation line? Because it did look like a very hesitant initiation there. Obviously, he could have a tiny bit, so the judges could deem that on angle, but we'll have to see. Obviously, they're going to be looking at that back. It's a rough one. It is a rough one. Jarvis Williams still sitting in 25th with a 66.7. Oh no, he's 25th now. So we'll have to see. As I'm just trying to find, Rob Poole's still sat in 36th. I'm not too sure if the score has
previous
updated.
score
Was a 55.
Ooh.
Still sitting on a 55. So not an improvement from the looks of this. As I do believe this is Yanis Tirams, I do believe, coming around the bank now. Not looking too bad. A little bit hesitant in some spots. Coming around into the hairpin. Really interesting entry to that hairpin as he comes around into our clip 6. Transitioning across now. Round into the last hairpin. And across the line. Oh, the flames underneath. Oof.
Oh, some flames going on there.
It's a fire-breathing dragon. So we'll have to see what that scores him. Just trying to make sure that actually is Yanis, because I don't want to mess this up, because I keep doing this. Did I get that right? Oh, it is Yanis. Yes, I got it right. So now we have Mackenzie Howarth.
Oh, so not only do they have matching cars, they have matching T-shirts as
I
well
know.
now.
So now Mackenzie Howarth in that NAMX5. Coming around for his second run. Can it be an improvement? Oh, he's looking a little bit better on the bank though. Can he bring it to where he needs to for the hairpin? Looking a lot better though than his first run. As he comes around now, transitioning into the last hairpin, going through outer clip 6. A little bit hesitant there, but manages to make it work into outer clip 7 and across line. Definitely an improvement.
Definitely improvement. It's a little bit shallow on zone 1, but it's definitely a score on the board. Let's hope it's enough.
Can we just say that the Latvians are looking a lot like highlighter pens right now in those shirts. I love it. Luminescent yellow, I think it is, if I'm correct. Very, you know when you'd see...
High-vis-esque.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it when you see all those cars in Japan with the highlights around the car, around the bottom in that colour.
Well, next up we have Gabby in her crazy 46. Can she improve on her first run? There we go, leaving the line. Oh, that's very slow and tentative so far. A little bit faster and initiates after the line.
Unfortunately, I don't think this is going to be much of an improvement. There's a lot of mistakes coming here from Gabby, but obviously she's been saying before, between practice and qualifying, that is her and not the car. She's struggling to get to grips with the car.
Yeah. So we're going to move on, and we got our next driver. It's Matt V. It's his first competition at Drift League.
This looks sick.
It looks sick. It drives sick, and he's got a brand new setup of gearbox built by Thornton Motorsport. It's a BMW box as opposed to the RB. It's the first time he's driving it with the box, and it's completely different ratios, completely different everything. And he's had some issues. The master cylinder has decided to give up, so I think that's why he's so late in qualifying, is because he had to rebuild and put a new one. Luckily somebody in the pits had one, so let's see what he can do. Going in first corner, he knows the layout. That car is very powerful. Nice initiation through zone 1, really well so far. A bit too wide, and he makes it work though. He's back on power, stays on the track through clip 2 really well. A little bit wide through zone 3, but it's still a very good line so far. Transition to clip 4, big angle. Puts his foot down all the way to the finish line. Makes some noise for Matt V!
Not bad whatsoever.
Not bad whatsoever. Didn't have a lot of practice. He's a very good driver. He does a lot of drift taxis for me. He's a good friend. I'm really happy to see him on the grid. And he's done well. I was worried he's not going to qualify, so he's there. That was a decent run. Let's hope he can do better for a second.
So Gabby getting a 42.3, unfortunately not seeing top 32 action, but at least she has put a score on the board. Obviously, there's a lot to learn with this car. But Hayden Renton now back for his second run.
Absolutely. Let's see what he can do. Second run in.
I can see a wild Will Hardy in the back there as well. Obviously, last round not having much luck with the car, neither with this round. But we'll have to see what happens. But Hayden Renton now in Brad Gill's car. What can he do for his second run? Big initiation. Oh, just a bit of a handbrake drag there. Manages to get it back up onto the bank though. Maybe a bit too shallow compared to what he wanted to have. But as he comes around in towards out of 4 to out of 5.
That was beautiful, man.
Not too bad at all. Not too bad. Definitely could have been a bit better. But as he comes around from out of clip 6 now into out of clip 7 and across the line, definitely not too shabby. Obviously, he's still not.
Come on, make some noise for Hayden Renton! Not even his car.
He was doing very well in
really
that compact, so I'm really hoping to see that back.
Oh, I can't wait. It's pretty much going to be similar setup, but just a lot better. It's M50 turbo. It's going to be great.
So now we have Will Hardy on the line, man from Scotland, with that Need for Speed Most Wanted delivery on that 46. Not having much luck today. That car just constantly throwing issues at him. Honestly, I feel for him because, once again, another one of those talented drivers that just always has problems with the car and just struggles to get it to perform. We'll have to see what he can do with his second run. As we just wait for the start line marshal to send him off. Here we go. Will Hardy coming in for his second run, I do believe. He has got a 0.
Come on, crossing fingers. We want to see it happen. Oh!
So loud. Not too bad though.
Oh, that doesn't sound right at all.
He is struggling big time, but he has got it to keep on power this time, going into the hairpin. Coming around now into the last hairpin now, transitioning across to 6. Just needs to keep it on power to get a score on the board. Ooh, there's definitely not something right with that engine. It is very angry. He's put his hands up. He's like, I don't know what's going on.
I think the car's not playing ball. It's not playing ball at all.
That engine just hates existing.
Yeah, absolutely.
It is the most...
But if I'm not right, guys, we are looking at possibly our last qualifying run, unless someone is going to be a bit late. It is Matt V again for his second run. Get a bit clever there, 1 lap after lap. That's a great thing. So here we go, leaving the line. First, second, third. And nice initiation, a little bit early. So uses the handbrake to get himself in the right place. Gets himself back on power this time. Doesn't stall up at the end of the zone. He's back on power. Through clip 2, beautiful now. Goes a little bit wide through zone 3, but that's in the right place. Through the zone, transition around. Oh, late transition to clip 4. That's going to deduct some points, but he's back on power through the finish line. Make some noise for Matt V! For anyone questioning, his name is Vitali. You know, we just call him Matt V because he's a bit mad. But he's a really cool guy. You should, if you can, should be able to come and see. Oh, no, we've still have... Oh, yeah, the Soarer. We didn't see the Soarer today.
I think he's been having a couple of issues with it earlier in practice. He was sitting in the gridding area and he put his hands up. He was stood outside the car. He needed it recovering. So hopefully it plays ball with this run. Obviously, he's still got 2 runs to work with. Unfortunately, Will Hardy will not be enough to get into top 32 with a 55. So this is going to be our last driver for today in qualifying. So we're just waiting on our start line marshal to send him off. The judges are ready. We're just giving him the all clear to send it down the main straight. So here we go. For his first run in that Soarer. Very hesitant initiation there. Did have a couple of issues with the car earlier, so he's probably just being a bit tentative to get a score on the board. Nice into the hairpin node, not too shabby. Manages to make it work as he comes around now into the transition to the last hairpin. From out of clip 6 to out of clip 7 and across the line. Not bad for a first run, obviously fighting issues. I do believe, Yogi, that the Soarer shares the chassis of the Supra, if I do believe. Is it? Or is
arms and subframes. Different chassis, arms and subframes are similar. It's basically like a JZX.
But with Supra
they're all the
subframes.
same, just different wheelbase because the chassis is different.
Yeah, so different subframes, but JZX. Is it? I think so. I thought so.
Is it not just subframes and arms? Okay.
Yeah. So now we have his second run. Bit of a weird turbo flutter there. Very hesitant initiation though. So judges aren't going to be too particularly happy with. Interesting sounding limiter as well. Doesn't sound particularly healthy as he comes around into the midfield now, transitioning across. He is definitely struggling to get that car where it needs to go as he comes across the line. We'll have to see what he gets for his score.
That is a score. So after, unfortunately, this is our last run of the day for qualifying. We are going to take a quick break. It's going to be about 10-15 minute break. So that means it is the time for you guys to have a refreshment, go in the cafe, get yourself some drinks, get yourself some brownies or cakes or food. And otherwise, you can go in the Drift League merch tent. You can get yourself some cool merch. Otherwise, you can go in the PO Performance tent because they've got loads of stuff. There's basically so much to do, but we'll be back in about 10 minutes, ready for battles. It's going to be top 32. We're going to have some fun.
Once again, just a thank you to our sponsors, PO Performance, Volkskraft, Dory Hero, and Talk and Tidy for making everything possible. I'm going to quickly go through our qualifying scores. So we've got Jack Drake in first place, Ali Mohammed in second place, Kai Barlow in third place, Toby Walker in fourth place, Matt Gell in fifth place, Jack Chapman in sixth, Brad Gill in 7th, Jonathan Hargrave in 8th, Vicky Weaver-Lynch in 9th, Patrick in 10th, Johnny Crisp in 11th, Edgar Scrumans in 12th, Alex Williams in 13th, Hayden Renton in 14th, Alfie Hunter in 15th, John Salmon in 16th, Thomas in 17th, Michael Bennett in 18th, Kev Florence in 19th, Jamie Harvey in 20th, Nergis in 21st, Michael Dagan in 22nd, Chris Haddon in 23rd, Sergey in 24th, Javis Williams in 25th, Robert Spray in 26th, and Vitas in 27th, Luke Pacey in 28th, Sarah Price in 29th, Rob Paul in 30th, Sam Bickerstaff in 31st, and Jake Rolls finally coming in and just making it in 32nd with a 63.3 in that diesel E36. So once again, we'll be seeing you very shortly in about 10 minutes once we go into the top 32. Don't go nowhere. We'll be back soon.